Welcome into John Alexander Gymnasium for tonight's district action on JISD Live. I'm Lee Traylor, class of 2005.
And I'm Ryan Travis, class of 2014.
Tonight's game pits Jacksonville against the visiting Hallsville Lady Cats. Jacksonville comes into tonight's game with an overall record of 14-3 and a 3-1 district record. The Maidens are averaging 60 points per game while allowing 38. The Lady Cats come into tonight's game with an overall record of 0-10 and 0-2 in district play. They are averaging 31 points per game while allowing 52. And most recently, the Lady Cats lost to Jacksonville in a tournament 77-33.
And now let's take a look at the season schedule. Jacksonville has started their season off to a hot start at 14-3. The Maidens got off to a hot start in district play, but most recently fell to the Tyler High Lady Lions on Tuesday by a score of 64-47. Jacksonville look to get back on track tonight versus Hallsville, and we'll see them back in action at home next Friday versus the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers.
Jacksonville currently sits in a tie for second place in district, alongside Mount Pleasant at 3-1. Tyler High is currently in first at 4-0, and trailing Jacksonville are Lufkin, White House, Nacogdoches, Texas High, Hallsville, and Marshall.
Now let's take a look at tonight's player spotlight. The spotlight player tonight is Trunijah Butler. She is a junior guard for the Maidens. Trunijah is a great defender, but where she is truly dangerous for this Maidens team is on offense, where she is lethal from three-point range. She has the ability to score quickly and has shown that several times this season, including a game winner against White House a couple weeks ago. Make sure to keep an eye out tonight for number 3, Trunijah Butler.
And in just a second, we'll hear the starting lineups tonight from JHS English teacher and PA announcer extraordinaire, Mr. Don Couples.
The man with the golden voice.
That's right. And we are just about to get started here. Get set to get started. Goodness gracious.
And the JV Maidens went to overtime.
Came up
a little short.
But overtime versus Hallsville. So already had some exciting sub-varsity action here at John A. And we'll see how the varsity action kicks off with the Maidens here in about a minute and a half.
Yep, and then Indian Soccer in the Tomato Bowl tonight, having a scrimmage against Palestine and Henderson. They were up 1-0 when I left earlier against Palestine, which is exciting. Big rivalry game there. So it's good to see that the Indians are getting off to a hot start, and we would like to invite everyone out to the Tomato Bowl tomorrow as the Maidens soccer team will start a scrimmage. I think they're scrimmaging Bullard and Tyler Legacy tomorrow, and that starts around 11 from what I've heard.
Gotcha. Well, it should be an exciting time.
It is Teacher Appreciation Night. We had a little ceremony for some of the teachers here at JHS. Always a great thing to recognize our teachers here in Jacksonville ISD. We got about 36 seconds left here, and we're about to have the national anthem and the starting lineups for both teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to John Alexander Gym for Game 1 of our big men's and women's basketball doubleheader. Game 1 tonight features the Hallsville Lady Cats and your Fightin Jacksonville Maidens. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing and singing of our national anthem. This time, let's meet tonight's starters first for the visiting Lady Cats of Hallsville. Starting at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 1, Miracle Wrighton. Starting at another guard, 5'11" junior, number 2, Abby Parkington. Starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 3, Angel Miles. Starting at another guard, 5'8" senior, number 4, Hope Miles. And starting at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 30, Raylene Boyd. The Lady Cats are coached by Mr. Bruce Harris and assisted by Christy Norton and Sarah Hendricks. And now get on your feet to meet your Jacksonville Fightin Maidens. Starting at guard, a 5'2" senior, number 2, Kaylee Boyd. Starting at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Trenaja Butler. Starting at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 4, Sakia Anderson. Starting at the point, a 6'1" junior, number 5, Tia Fuller. And starting at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 24, Kiki Robertson. Your Fightin Maidens are coached by Mr. Ray Schmidt, assisted by Bianca Lacey and Natalie Colby. Our officials for the night are Mr. Jody Taylor, Mr. Kelby Nixon, and Mr. Rod Davis.
All right. Once again, those starting lineups tonight. First for Hallsville, number 1, Miracle Wrighton. Number 3, Angel Miles. Number 2, Abby Tarkington. Number 4, Hope Miles. And number 30, Rayleigh Boyd. And starting tonight for your Maidens, number 2, Kaylee Boyd. Number 3, Trenaja Butler. Number 4, Sakia Anderson. Number 5, Tia Fuller. And number 24, Kiki Robertson. Just about set to get this game underway. Tia Fuller and Abby Tarkington ready for tip-off. Tia wins it, quickly finds Boyd. That pass quickly broken up, though. Hallsville now with the ball. Angel Miles going to find Miracle Wrighton. Wrighton back for Miles. Wrighton working to her left, gets down the baseline. Good block from Kiki and gets the rebound for the Maidens. That pass blocked as well by Hallsville. Hope Miles working to her right, gets to the baseline, kicks it back out, finds Boyd. Rebound Jacksonville. Tia Fuller quickly down the floor for the Maidens. Finds Kaylee Boyd for 3. That one off back iron. Kiki able to knock it down for Anderson. Trenaja now over to Kaylee. Back for Sakia. Tia takes it inside herself, puts up the shot, draws the foul. That foul going to go against number 2, Abby Tarkington. Tia Fuller to the line, shooting 2. First one rattles the rim, no good. Tia knocks down the second free throw. Hope Miles looking inside for Rayleigh Boyd. Kaylee Boyd gets the steal for the Maidens. Finds Butler. Janijah Butler able to kick this one out for Kiki. Thought about pulling up for three. Now looking for some help as she's double teamed, trying to find Tia. That one out off of Hallsville. Kendria Sanders checking in for the Lady Cats. Janijah Butler gets the inbound, works inside, puts that one off the glass and in. Great start for our spotlight player of the game there, Janijah Butler. Angel Miles and Hope Miles working the ball back and forth. Now Wrighton inside for Sanders. Sanders gets it back out for Tarkington, puts up the shot, that one over the rim, rebound Hallsville. Angel Miles gets this over for Wrighton, picked up by Kaylee Boyd. Wrighton looking across court for Kendra Sanders. Kiki able to get a hand on it, and Jacksonville wins possession. Kaylee Boyd will inbound this one for the Maidens. Tia Fuller able to find Kaylee, looking inside, finds Tia. A back out for Kaylee Boyd, finds Janijah, now over to Kiki. Kiki Robertson looking for help. That one deflected away and quickly down the floor the other way as Miracle Wrighton gets Hallsville on the board. Tia Fuller finds Sakia. Kiki over to Kaylee in the corner and off the rim. Rebound Hallsville. Tarkington looking inside for Wrighton. Wrighton goes down. That ball goes out for Jacksonville ball. Janisha Gray checking in. Kiki Robertson making her way out for the Maidens. .505 and counting left here in the first. Jacksonville leading Hallsville 3-2. Sakia Anderson inside for Tia Fuller. Fuller gets it back out to Anderson for three. That one off the backboard. Gray gets the rebound, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. Foul there going to go against number 2, Abby Tarkington. That will send Janisha Gray to the line, shooting two. First one up and in for Janisha Gray. That one rims out for Janisha. Hallsville gets the rebound. Miles able to find Tarkington, now over for Hope Miles. Foul going to go against Jacksonville. Get Kia Anderson for a reach in there. Hope Miles set the inbound for the Lady Cats. This one going to go off of Sakia, out of bounds, off the inbound. So Hope Miles will step over. Inbound this one once again for Hallsville. Able to find Tarkington, thought about pulling up for three. Tia Fuller on defense for the Maidens. Tarkington working inside. Gonna kick this one out for Miles. Hope Miles over for Angel Miles. This one put inside for Sanders. Sanders puts up the shot and in. All squared up at 4 apiece, 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Tia Fuller finds Sakia Anderson for three off the rim. Gray gets the rebound, gets tied up, goes out. Maidens maintain possession. Kaylee Boyd set the inbound for Jacksonville, gets it out for Fuller. Fuller finds Boyd. Boyd kick it back out to Fuller. Now over for Gray. Gray able to find Sakia Anderson. That one goes out off of Tarkington. So Jacksonville will keep possession. Kaylee Boyd steps over to inbound for the Maidens. Quickly gets it in for Fuller. Fuller finds Boyd. Boyd for Butler. Butler taking it in herself. That one off the glass. Fuller gets the rebound, finds Anderson for three. Nothing but net for Sakia Anderson. Big basket there for Sakia Anderson. Miles looking inside, finds Sanders, puts it off the glass and in. Tia Fuller finds Gray, thought about taking a three. Boyd now working it around the three-point line, looking inside for Gray. Gray trying to bring it down, not able to do so. Wrighton goes the other way, off the glass and in. Hallsville taking their first lead of the night. 2:40 and counting here left in the first. Tia Fuller puts that one up off the glass, rims out, gets her own rebound, but called for the foul.
Foul is number 5, Tia Fuller. Her first personal, first quarter team foul number 2.
Kiki Robertson checking back in for the Maidens. Shanisha Gray headed back off. Hope Miles now bringing the ball down the floor for the Lady Cats, getting picked up by Trunijah Butler. Miles looking inside for Angel Miles. Kiki able to get the steal. Fuller finds Boyd. Now back for Tia. Tia trying to work inside. Lots of bodies in there for Hallsville. Wrighton heads the other way, wide open, off the glass and in. Tia Fuller bringing the ball down the floor once again for the Maidens. Finds Butler. Butler to Robinson. That one off the mark for Kiki. Wrighton down the floor. That one off the rim. Kaylee Boyd able to swat that one away. Sakia Anderson gets the rebound. Tia Fuller quickly down the floor. Gets tied up. No foul called. Kiki Robertson reaching in, trying to get the rebound. Tarkington comes away with it for Hallsville. Hope Miles able to find Angel Miles. Now back for Hope Miles. Travel called. Cardine Slayton. Excuse me, Caroline Slayton. Checking in for Hallsville. Tia Fuller now bringing the ball down the floor, finds Boyd inside for Kiki, puts up the shot, that one off the rim. Rebound Hallsville, that one immediately broken up. Kaylee Boyd intercepting the pass. Boyd able to find Fuller. Tia trying to find some room, back to Boyd. Trunijah Butler wide open look at three, that one off the rim. Hope Miles gets the rebound for Hallsville. 45 seconds and counting here left in the first quarter. Hallsville leading Jacksonville 10-7. Miles finds Angel Miles for three off the rim. Rebound goes to Jacksonville. Kiki quickly down the floor for Sakia Anderson. Wrighton gets the block for Hallsville. Goes out off of Angel Miles. So Jacksonville will keep possession. 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Trunijah Butler working to her right, trying to get past Hallsville defenders, puts up the shot. That one no good. Wrighton headed the other way for the Lady Cats. Tia Fuller on defense for the Maidens. Sanders puts up the shot off the rim, no good. So at the end of the first quarter, Hallsville leads Jacksonville 10-7.
Hallsville basketball to begin quarter number 2.
All right, we're set to go here for second quarter action. Kennedy Thompson gets us back underway. Hope Miles' pass broken up by Trunijah Butler. Maidens, kind of a slow start here so far in the first half. We've seen them have slow starts in the first quarter and then explode throughout the rest of the game. So maybe they can find a couple baskets and get a little momentum here. Hope Miles finds Thompson. Thompson looking inside for Caroline Slayton. Slayton working against Trunijah Butler. Butler gets the block, trying to find Fuller. That one mishandled, but then the pass goes out of bounds, so Jacksonville gets the ball. Tia Fuller working the ball down the floor now for the Maidens. Finds Butler. Butler trying to find some rooms. Not much there. Hallsville's played very sound defense so far here in the first half. Kiki Robertson from 3. That one off the rim. And Hallsville comes away with the rebound. Angel Miles. And find Hope Miles. And back out for Angel. Thompson. Working to her right, picked up by Sakia Anderson. Thompson able to find Slayton. Kaylee Boyd on defense for the Maidens. Slayton gonna hand this one off to Thompson. Thompson looking inside for Boyd. Back out for Thompson. Thompson gonna hand this one off for Hope Miles, picked up by Tia Fuller. Kiki gets a hand on it, trying to come down with the ball. We're gonna have a jump ball. It's gonna go Jacksonville's way. Kaylee Boyd gets this one in for Tia Fuller. Fuller finds Boyd. Inside for Fuller, finds Kiki. Wide open off the glass and in for Kiki Robertson. Great ball movement there from the Maidens, working it around, finding Kiki wide open under the basket. Hope Miles looking inside for Angel Miles. Tia Fuller gets the steal quickly down the floor the other way, gets kind of tied up, puts up the shot, basket counts, and one opportunity upcoming for Tia Fuller.
That was on number 4, Hope Miles. Her first personal, second quarter team on number 1, Tia Fuller, shooting one.
Kiki able to get the rebound, gets tied up and fouled shooting. Foul going to go there against Rayleigh Boyd. That will send Kiki Robertson to the line, shooting 2. First one off the rim, no good from Kiki. Abby Tarkington checking back in for the Lady Cats. Free throw from Kiki, no good. Fuller gets the rebound, able to find Butler. Butler to Boyd, over to Fuller. Fuller finds Kaylee Boyd. Jacksonville trying to set up a play here. Fuller trying to get it back to Butler inside. That one a little off the mark on the pass, goes out Hallsville ball. Hope Miles once again bringing the ball down the floor for the Lady Cats. Going to be picked up by Trunijah Butler. Angel Miles trying to set a screen. Butler able to get around it. Good little passing there from Hallsville. Kiki Robertson able to get the rebound, almost immediately gets tied up. finds Fuller. Fuller quickly down the floor, finds Sakia Anderson in the corner for 3, and another 3 from Sakia Anderson.
3 points and Sakia Anderson.
Hope Miles trying to find Thompson. Sakia Anderson, great play there, ties her up, goes out. Hallsville keeps possession. Kennedy Thompson able to find Hope Miles. Now back for Thompson. Over to Angel Miles. Angel working, trying to get around Tia Fuller. Not much there. Tia able to get the steal. Going to have a foul go against Hallsville. Maybe not a foul. Just out of bounds. Kaylee Boyd now with the ball for the Maidens. Finds Trinaja Butler. Butler trying to get it back to Boyd, able to do so. Boyd now over for Sakia Anderson for 3, and another 3-pointer for Sakia Anderson.
Bombs away for 3 points. That's Kaylee Boyd. 30-second timeout. Lady Cats.
Maidens may have found their hot hand tonight in Sakia Anderson. 3 big 3-pointers, able to extend this lead after they trailed 10-7. Really great stretch there from the Maidens. They haven't allowed a point yet here in the second quarter, and they have found 10 of their own. Hallsville gets us back underway after the timeout. 3:50 and counting here left in the second quarter. Foul going to go against number 23, Kendria Sanders for Hallsville. It's her first personal foul. So Maidens will take over. Kaylee Boyd inbounding. Now going to keep it herself, work the ball up the floor. Finds Butler. Boyd working the ball around, finds Butler, wide open look at 3. This one rattles the rim. Kiki able to come down with the rebound, trying to find a teammate, gets tied up. Gonna call her out of bounds. On the far sideline, so Hallsville will take over. Hope Miles now working the ball down the floor for the Lady Cats. Sanders trying to set a screen against Boyd. Hope Miles now looking for Wrighton. Wrighton trying to get inside the lane, puts up the shot, off the rim, rebound, goes to Fuller. Quickly down the floor for Kiki Robertson. Boyd finds Anderson inside for Kiki, puts up the shot and in. Great finish there from Kiki Robertson, extends this Maidens lead. Abby Tarkington with the ball now for Hallsville. Able to find Wrighton. Wrighton tie it up. It's going to go out off of Butler. So Hallsville will keep possession. 2:36 here left in the second. Tarkington set to inbound for the Lady Cats. Finds Hope Miles. Picked up by Kaylee Boyd. Now over for Wrighton. Wrighton able to find Tarkington. Janisha Gray on defense for the Maidens. Hope Miles looking inside, finds Sanders, puts up the shot. That one off the rim. Kiki gets the rebound. Tia Fuller quickly down the floor the other way for the Maidens. Going to take it herself all the way, gets the shot up, rims out. Hallsville gets the rebound. Miracle Wrighton able to find Hope Miles. Kaylee Boyd on defense for the Maidens. Another offensive foul there, going to go against Kendria Sanders. It's going to be her second personal foul, team foul number 4 for Hallsville. Boyd looking inside, able to find Fuller, trying to get a shot off. Tarkington able to get a hand on it. Angel Miles down the floor the other way. That shot off the mark. Jacksonville takes over. Kaylee Boyd now bringing the ball down the floor for the Maidens. Boyd able to find Butler. Butler trying to get it to Kiki. Kiki trying to get the reverse layup. Tarkington able to get a hand on it. Fuller now with the ball. Angel Miles able to come away with the ball. Trinaja Butler with a great steal. Puts up the shot. That one off the mark. Rebound Hallsville. Tarkington looking inside for Vineyard. That one up and in for Livy Vineyard. .46 seconds and counting here in the first half. Trinaja Butler from 3. Nothing but net for Trinaja Butler. Brighton trying to get to the baseline. Fuller on defense for Jacksonville. Now this shot tipped. Janisha Gray finds Boyd, now inside for Kiki, off the glass and in. Jacksonville has found their scoring here so far in the second quarter. Backcourt violation called against Hallsville. 3.4 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jacksonville now leading 24-12 over Hallsville. Kaylee Boyd inbounds to Butler, puts up the shot. That one deep from 3, off the rim, no good. So at the end of the first half, Jacksonville leads Hallsville 24-12. $17 points there in the second quarter. Big finish to the first half for the Maidens. Some halftime stats here for the Maidens. Leading the way is Sakia Anderson with 3 3-pointers in the first half. She has 9. Kiki Robertson has 6. Trinaja Butler with 5. Tia Fuller with 3. And Janisha Gray with 1. And for Hallsville, Miracle Wrighton with 6. Kendria Sanders with 4. And Livy Vineyard with 2. Kind of an interesting first half there for the Maidens. Maidens tonight without Kaya Cox, who's a big part of this team. Sakia Anderson, though, has stepped in and done a fantastic job. She's leading scorer. She's hit 3 huge 3-pointers in the first half. Really a big night tonight for Sakia Anderson, stepping into that starting role. But a slow start for the Maidens, only 7 points in the first quarter. They defeated this Hallsville team in a tournament about a week ago, 77-33. So you were kind of expecting a little more of the same maybe tonight, but Hallsville came out prepared, and you could tell that they've made some changes since the last time these two teams faced each other, and actually had the lead at the end of the first quarter, 10-7. So a pretty big start there for the Lady Cats in the first quarter, but Jacksonville did a really great job of regrouping there at the end of the first quarter, coming out. They only allowed 2 points in the entire second quarter. Big defensive effort from Jacksonville, but they also capitalized when they had opportunities on the other end. Hallsville has played some great defense so far in the first half, and Jacksonville has had trouble scoring. Hallsville has not made it easy, but they do lead 24-12 at the half. So big night for the Maidens. Head coach Sheree Schmidt seeking her 100th win tonight if the Maidens are able to come away victorious. So hopefully they can come out here in the second half and get their head coach her 100th win. That's big. You get 100 wins as a head coach, and Coach Schmidt has the opportunity to do that tonight, so we wish the Maidens the best of luck here in the second half. About 6.5 minutes remaining here in halftime. And we will rejoin you once again for the second half of action. All right, we are just about set to go here for the second half of play. Both teams have made their way back out of the locker room. Starting lineup here for the second half for your Maidens. Kaylee Boyd, Kiki Robertson, Tia Fuller, Trunijah Butler, and Sakia Anderson. Hallsville set to inbound to get us underway here for the second half. Hope Miles being picked up by Kaylee Boyd, able to find Miracle Wrighton. Wrighton guarded by Butler. Wrighton working inside, gets the shot up. Jacksonville trying to come away with the rebound. We're gonna have a jump ball called.
Maiden basketball in the alternating possession.
Maidens able to get it after the jump ball. Kaylee Boyd inbounding for the Maidens. Finds Butler. Anderson now in the corner. Back out to Fuller. Fuller able to find Kiki. Kiki puts up the shot. That one off the rim. Rebound, Hope Miles. That shot from Boyd off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound, Butler. Trunijah able to find Fuller. Now over for Boyd. Kiki puts up the shot and fouled. That foul gonna go against number 2, Abby Tarkington. Her second personal foul. That will send Kiki Robertson to the line, shooting 2. First free throw up and in for Kiki. Second free throw off the rim. Rebound goes to Kiki. Kiki kind of tied up, trying to find Tia. That ball deflected away, back to Kaylee Boyd. Boyd over to Fuller. Anderson from the corner, hits another 3. Big night tonight for Sakia Anderson. That gets her in the double digits on the night. All 12 of her points from 3. Boyd ties up Hope Miles. It's called for the foul. And that will send Hope Miles to the line, shooting 2. That is Kaylee Boyd's first personal foul, first team foul as well for the Maidens. Hope Miles connects on the free throw. Second one off the mark. Kiki Robertson gets the rebound quickly, finds Fuller. Fuller takes it herself off the glass and in. Big basket there from Tia Fuller. Angel Miles finds Wrighton for 3. That one off the mark. Kiki Robertson tied up. Still fighting for the ball is Jacksonville. That's going to be a jump ball as Kaylee Boyd is tied up. So this one will go Hallsville's way. Hope Miles set to inbound for the Lady Cats. Finds Tarkington. Looking back inside for Miles. Now back out for Tarkington. Trying to find Angel Miles inside. They're going to call Tia Fuller for the foul.
That is number 5, Tia Fuller. Her second personal. Third quarter team foul number 2.
Hope Miles set the inbound for the Lady Cats. Gets this one out for Angel Miles. Now back over to Hope. Hope inside for Tarkington. That one off the glass. Rebound goes to Boyd, and Kiki Robertson with a block as Boyd tried to put that one back up for a shot. Tia Fuller now going to find Trunijah Butler for 3. That one off the mark. Angel Miles gets the rebound for Hallsville. Finds Hope Miles now inside for Boyd. That one is off the glass and in from Rayleigh Boyd. Tia Fuller able to find Butler. Now inside for Fuller. Boyd back inside for Tia. Tia out for Sakia Anderson from three. That one off the rim. Angel Miles gets the rebound and then is tied up by two players. I think they're going to give that, they're going to say that that foul is going to go against Kiki Robertson. Team foul number 3 there for the Maidens. I believe that is Kiki's first personal foul. They have not put that on the scoreboard yet, so I'll confirm that in just a moment. Hope Miles looking for Angel. Angel able to find Wrighton. And that pass off the mark, intended for Tarkington. That was Kiki Robertson's first personal foul. 5:07 here left in the third. Jacksonville leads Hallsville 30-15. Trinaja Butler finds Robertson, puts up the shot, and in. Great basket there from Kiki Robertson. Great touch on that shot. Just laid it right in the center of the hoop. Sanders back out for Miracle Wrighton. Wrighton trying to find Tarkington. Kia Anderson able to get a hand on it. They're going to say that went out off of Hallsville, so Jacksonville will take over possession. Trinaja Butler bringing the ball down the floor for the Maidens. Finds Kaylee Boyd. Now over for Butler. Kia Anderson back to Boyd. Over for Butler. Tia Fuller drives in, puts up the shot, draws the foul, so she will go to the line shooting 2. That foul going to go against Kendria Sanders as her third personal foul. Tia Fuller to the line shooting 2. First one up and in from Tia. Tia Fuller knocks down the second. (34-15) now your score. Maidens leading Hallsville. Hope Miles guarded by Kaylee Boyd. Pass broken up by Trinaja Butler. Butler working against Wrighton. Trying to find some space, going to kick it out for Boyd. Fuller finds Anderson in the corner. This one off the mark. Kiki gets the rebound, puts up the shot. That one off the rim, and Sanders comes down with it. Immediately tied up. Jump ball goes Jacksonville's way.
Maiden basketball in the alternating possession. Jacking into the Lady Cats at number 21, Caroline Slayton.
Kaylee Boyd gets this one in for Kiki. Now over for Sakia. Anderson driving in, puts up the shot off the rim. Angel Miles gets the rebound for Hallsville. Quickly able to find Caroline Slayton. Slayton looks inside for Sanders, puts up the shot and in from Kendria Sanders. Timeout Jacksonville. 3:16 remaining here in the third.
30-second timeout. Jacksonville.
Coming out of the timeout, Jacksonville set to inbound. Kaylee Boyd gets this one in for Butler, now back for Kaylee. Boyd finds Anderson. Back for Boyd. Butler picked up by Wright and gonna find Boyd. Over to Anderson, looking inside for Tia Fuller. That one batted away by Sanders. Angel Miles with the ball now for the Lady Cats. Gets this one over for Slayton. Slayton looking inside for Sanders. That one is off the glass and in for Kendria Sanders. Tia Fuller now with the ball for the Maidens. Finds Boyd. Boyd for Butler. Butler looking inside for Boyd. That pass a little too high. Kiki tied up. Finds Anderson. It's Kia Anderson called for a travel.
Back in for the Lady Cats is number 15, Kennedy Thompson.
Slayton gets this one in for Hope Miles. Hope going to be picked up by Boyd. Sanders with a good screen. Miles puts up the shot. This one blocked out of bounds. The Hallsville will keep possession. Hope Miles gets this one in, able to find Thompson. Kennedy Thompson guarded by Sakia Anderson. Now over for Hope Miles. Miles able to find Slayton inside for Sanders, picked up by Kiki, now over for Thompson. Thompson working to her left, trying to get down the baseline, puts the pass up. Sakia Anderson gets a hand on it. They're going to call her for a foul.
First, second personal. Third quarter, keep on number 4.
Hope Miles set the inbound for Hallsville. Miles able to find Slayton. Nigel Butler with the steal for Jacksonville. Quickly down the floor the other way, puts up the shot and draws the foul. Foul there going to go against Angel Miles, and that will send Trunija Butler to the line shooting 2.
Trunija Butler shooting 2.
First one up, no good for Trunija. Second one up off the rim. Fuller trying to get the rebound, not able to come down with it. They're going to say it goes out off of her. Hope Miles picked up by Kaylee Boyd. Hope working inside. Gets the forearm into the side of Kaylee Boyd's face. So offensive foul going to go against Hope Miles. It's her second personal foul. Team foul number 4 for Hallsville. Butler gets this one back in for Boyd. 1:20 and counting here left in the third. Butler with a great move to the basket. Puts it up and in. 36-19. Now your score, Maidens leading Hallsville. Hope Miles guarded by Kaylee Boyd. Sanders trying to set a screen. Boyd able to get past it. Miles able to find Tarkington. Tarkington puts up the shot. This one batted away by Tia Fuller. Going to go out. Hallsville keeps possession, but a great block there from Tia Fuller. 49.4 seconds remaining here in the third. Hope Miles not able to inbound in time. Jacksonville will take over. Kaylee Boyd going to bring the ball down the floor now for the Maidens. 45 seconds remaining here in the third. Boyd finds Butler, now over for Robertson, back out to Boyd, 4-3. That one off the rim. Butler gets the rebound for the Maidens. Boyd finds Kiki, 4-3 off the rim once again. Tarkington able to come down with it for Hallsville. Quickly down the floor, Butler gets the steal for Jacksonville. Butler gets inside, gonna be fouled. That should be the 5th team foul here for Hallsville, so we should see Trinaja Butler to the line shooting 2.
Foul is on number 2, Abby Tarkington, her 3rd personal. 3rd quarter team foul number 5. Trinaja Butler shooting 2.
First one up and in for Trinaja. Second one off the mark from Trinaja Butler. That goes out off of Kiki Robertson. Hope Miles with the ball for Hallsville, picked up by Boyd. 5 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Miles working against Boyd, gets the shot up, well short, and that will do it at the end of 3. Jacksonville leads Hallsville 37-19. Actually, they're gonna say there was a foul there on that last shot. So it looks like Hope Miles will go to the line shooting 3 shots, excuse me. First one off the rim from Miles. Second one up and in for Hope Miles. Third one off the rim and then over the backboard, and that will do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. 37-20 is your score at the end of 3. Jacksonville leading Hallsville. Another 13 points there for the Maidens in the 3rd quarter.
Ladies and basketball to begin our final play.
Hallsville gets us back into play for the start of the 4th quarter. Kennedy Thompson with the ball for the Lady Cats, guarded by Kaylee Boyd. Thompson working to her left, picked up now by Trinaja Butler. Looking inside for Tarkington, Jernisha Gray trying to come down with it. Looks like they're gonna get her for a foul. Didn't see a whole lot there, but just enough, I guess, to have a foul go against Jernisha Gray. That's her first personal foul of the night. Tarkington inbounding for the Lady Cats. This one into Angel Miles, puts up the shot, draws the foul. Foul gonna go against Tia Fuller.
That was at number 5, Tia Fuller, her third personal, 442 foul number 2. Angel Miles, shooting 2.
Angel Miles to the line, shooting 2. First one up, no good. Second one off the rim, no good. Hard push there. Trinaja Butler quickly down the floor. That one off the glass and in for Trinaja. Thompson gets this one over for Slayton. Brighton now over for Angel Miles. Miles cross court for Thompson for 3 off the rim. Butler gets the rebound for the Maidens. Quickly down the floor goes Trinaja Butler, finds Kiki. Kiki looking inside, puts up the jumper. That one off the rim. Tarkington gets the rebound. Tarkington finds Miracle Wrighton for 3 off the rim. Boyd gets the rebound for Jacksonville. Haley Boyd able to find Gray. Now over for Butler. Butler finds Boyd. Now over to Fuller. Tia Fuller to Butler. Butler drives inside the lane, puts up the shot. That one blocked. Angel Miles now with the ball for Hallsville. Finds Wrighton. Wrighton trying to find Thompson. That one off of Janisha Gray, out of bounds. It's Kia Anderson checking in for Kiki Robertson. Wrighton picked up by Anderson. Now for Miles. Thompson guarded by Kaylee Boyd. Thompson trying to get inside. Jump ball called. It's going to go Jacksonville's way.
Maiden basketball in the alternating possession.
Boyd gets this one in for Fuller. Tia Fuller over to Boyd. Thought about a 3. Now pulls up for 2. That one short. Going to go out of bounds. Hallsville ball. Thompson now up the floor for the Lady Cats. Finds Slayton. Slayton looking inside. Finds Thompson. Thompson puts up the shot. That one off the mark. Rebound, Tarkington, and Tarkington able to finish at the basket. 5:23 and counting here left in the fourth. Fuller finds Janisha Gray for 3 off the rim, no good. Slayton gets the rebound for Hallsville, quickly finds Wrighton. Janisha Gray with the steal for Jacksonville. Butler quickly down the floor trying to find Anderson. Anderson able to keep it in. Slayton now over for Angel Miles. Miles finds Slayton. Slayton going to take it in herself. Actually, no, going to kick it back out for Wrighton. Puts up the 3 off the rim. Angel Miles comes down with it for Hallsville. Now Tarkington for 3, and that one nothing but net for Abby Tarkington. Tia Fuller now to Boyd. Boyd over to Butler, picked up by Thompson. Fuller now for 3 off the rim. Rebound, Kennedy Thompson. Thompson now going to bring it down the floor for Hallsville. Thompson guarded by Trinaja Butler. Angel Miles sets the screen. This ball gets inside to Slayton, who puts it off the glass and in. Butler to Gray, 4-3 off the rim. It's going to go out. Hallsville ball. Kiki Robertson back in for Janisha Gray. Thompson brings the ball down the floor for the Lady Cats. Wrighton Gonna put this one up, that one off the rim. Kiki trying to come down with it, gets it to Fuller. Tia Fuller quickly down the floor the other way for the Maidens. Puts up the shot, draws the foul, narrowly misses. That will send Tia to the line, shooting 2. Foul going to go against Miracle Wrighton. That's her first. First one up and in for Tia. Second one off the rim, no good. It's going to go out off of Hallsville. Jacksonville will keep possession. 3:32 remaining here in the fourth. Jacksonville leading by 13. Kaylee Boyd gets this one in for Fuller. Hard bounce there. Fuller able to keep it in play. Kaylee Boyd now finds Butler. Butler over for Tia. Kaylee Boyd working to her right. Gonna get this one over for Anderson. Picked up by Slayton. Anderson looking inside for Butler. Butler puts up the shot and in. Great finish there for Trinasia. Butler extends this Maidens lead out to 15 with 3 minutes remaining in the fourth. Thompson looking for some help. Hallsville going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Lady Cats. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? All teachers that are walking with a student athlete for the men's basketball game, please make your way down to the foyer area on the concession stand side to meet your student athlete. Again, all teachers walking with a student athlete tonight during the men's basketball game, please make your way down to the foyer area on the concession stand side. Thank you.
Hallsville ball coming out of the timeout. 2:59 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Miracle Wrighton set to inbound for the Lady Cats. Finds Thompson. Thompson picked up by Trinasia Butler. Now over for Wrighton. Back to Thompson. Thompson trying to find a teammate, able to find Tarkington. Now over for Wrighton, picked up by Kaylee Boyd. Inside for Slayton, tied up by Sakia Anderson.
That is number 4, Sakia Anderson, her third personal.
It's her third personal foul, team foul number 3 here in the fourth. And that will send Harding Slayton to the line, shooting 2. First one up, no good. Second one is good. Tia Fuller now brings the ball down the floor for the Maidens, finds Boyd. Fuller back to Boyd, over to Butler. Butler to Boyd, to Fuller, finds Kiki. Trinasia Butler working in the lane, puts up the shot, that one off the rim. Kiki gets the rebound and draws the foul. That will send Kiki Robertson to the line, shooting 2, and that foul there going to go against Abby Tarkington. That is her fourth personal foul, team foul number 2. First free throw up and in from Kiki. Second one good as well from Kiki. Thompson picked up by Butler. Finds Wrighton. Wrighton guarded by Boyd. Now this one inside for Tarkington, trying to make a move past the Jacksonville defender. Finds Thompson, who puts it off the glass and in. It's Kennedy Thompson's first basket of the night. Fuller finds Kiki, who is immediately tied up, and her pass broken up by Angel Miles. Miles gonna get this one for Wrighton, loses the handle on it. Kia Anderson able to get it for the Maidens, excuse me. Kaylee Boyd puts up a three. That one off the rim, gonna go out of bounds, so it will be Hallsville ball.
And in the Lady Cats is number 12, Olivia Vineyard, number 23, Kendria Sanders, and number 30, Rayleigh Boyd.
Thompson will bring the ball down the floor for the Lady Cats. Gonna find Vineyard. Now for Wrighton. Wrighton guarded by Kaylee Boyd. This one inside for Rayleigh Boyd. Tanisha Gray gets the rebound for Jacksonville. Trinaja Butler now quickly down the floor for the Maidens. Finds Kiki. Kiki off the glass and in. Less than a minute remaining here in the fourth. Pass over for Vineyard. Livy Vineyard guarded by Janisha Gray, now able to find Kennedy Thompson. Thompson looking inside, that one broken up by Tia Fuller. Fuller finds Kiki on the run. Kiki with a great move, stops, puts it off the glass and in. Thompson guarded by Butler. Now over for Vineyard. Vineyard working against Trinaja Butler. 10 seconds remaining here in the game. Sanders drives in, puts up the layup. That one off the rim. Tia Fuller gets the rebound for the Maidens. Quickly down the floor, trying to put that one off the glass at the buzzer. Just off the mark. So final score here tonight for the Maidens. They defeat Hallsville 48-30. Great night here for the Maidens. They improve their district record to 4-1 now. And head coach Sheree Schmidt gets her 100th win.
Ladies and gentlemen, after tonight's big victory, we have a milestone. That was Coach Sheree Schmidt's 100th career win. Congratulations, Coach Schmidt. How about another round of applause for Coach Sheree Schmidt?
Final point totals on the night: Trinasia Butler with 12, Sakia Anderson with 12, Tia Fuller with 8, Janisha Gray with 1, and Kiki Robertson with 15. And for Hallsville, Miracle Wrighton with 6, Abby Tarkington with 5, Hope Miles with 2, Livy Vineyard with 2, Kennedy Thompson with 2, Cardine Slayton with 3, Kendria Sanders with 8, and Rayleigh Boyd with 2.
Teachers, tonight we want to honor you, the people who make a difference in our students' lives each and every day. You inspire us with your commitment, challenge us to help reach our maximum potential, and help remind us that learning is a lifelong journey. To all teachers here tonight, thank you for all that you do. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a teacher at Jacksonville Independent School District, past or present, or an educator from any school district, please stand at this time and be recognized. How about a nice round of applause for all of our educators? Thank you for all that you do.
Once again, it is Teacher Appreciation Night. So thank you all to all of our teachers here at Jacksonville ISD. Mr. Lee Traylor actually down on the field. And you didn't hear much from him in the Maidens game because he was running a camera for most of that. We're a little short-handed tonight here on JISD Live. So he ran a camera that whole game. Big thanks to him, as always, for all the work that he puts in here on JISD Live. Jacksonville Indians make their way onto the floor, begin their warm-up.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, but I came away from that with an M&M candy cane and a hot cocoa mug.
Oh, man, look at you go.
As part of the Teacher Appreciation Night here at John Alexander
It's
Gymnasium.
even an elf mug.
An elf mug, man. I know, I cleaned up out there. Huge thanks to Jordan Dorsey for asking me to escort him for Teacher Appreciation Night. Always loved the Teacher Appreciation Days for all the sports. Really fun to see, you know, teachers come out and get recognized, and both on the court, on the field, and in the crowd. Always fun to be asked as well. So once again, thanks to Jordan Dorsey, and thanks to all the athletes and the teachers that they selected here tonight. Also worth mentioning, Sheree Schmidt, 100 wins already. It has not been that long since she kind of stepped into the role as the head basketball coach for this girls basketball program. So huge congratulations to her.
No, and you know, we talked about it a little bit too a couple years ago when I think one of her first years, they started out like 0-10 in district. So, I mean, she's really done a great job turning the program around, and I mean, she's really got a good team too. It's a very good group of young ladies that have played together for a long time, and they play very well together as well. So we're really looking forward to see what this Maidens team can do this year. And so, I mean, so far they've had a great season.
They have. Well, we'd like to welcome you into John Alexander Gymnasium for tonight's district action on JISD Live. Once again, I am Lee Traylor, class of 2005.
And I'm Ryan Travis, class of 2014.
Tonight's game pits Jacksonville against the visiting Hallsville Bobcats. And Jacksonville comes into tonight's game with an overall record of 6-9 and a 1-1 record in district. The Indians are averaging 56 points per game while allowing 57. Jacksonville is currently on a one-game losing streak after they most recently fell to the Tyler High Lions 59-51. The Bobcats are coming into tonight's game with an overall record of 10-5 and a 1-1 record in district. On average, the Bobcats are scoring 58 points per game while allowing 48. They're currently on a 4-game winning streak and most recently defeated the Marshall Mavericks by the score of 78-47.
And now taking a look at your season schedule for the Indians. Jacksonville started the season slow before finding their groove and are 4-3 so far in December, with all of their losses being decided by 8 points or less. After their loss to Tyler High on Tuesday, the Indians will look to get back on track tonight against Hallsville before returning home for a game against Mount Pleasant on December 20th.
Taking a look at the district standings, your Jacksonville Fightin Indians currently sit in 4th place alongside Hallsville at 1-1 in district play. Lufkin and Mount Pleasant currently sit in a tie for 1st place, followed by Tyler High with Texas High, White House, Nacogdoches, and Marshall trailing both teams here tonight.
And now let's take a look at tonight's spotlight player of the game, Jaden Castle. Jaden is a senior center for this Indians team. He imposes a big presence in the paint on both offense and defense for this Jacksonville team, which makes him a double-double threat in every game. Jaden also does a fantastic job grabbing rebounds and getting those second chance points to try and ensure the Indians can find a basket on every trip down the floor. Make sure to keep an eye out for number 21, Jaden Castle, tonight.
And just a second, we'll hear your starting lineups for your boys varsity basketball game here at John Alexander Gymnasium from JHS English teacher and PA announcer extraordinaire, Mr. Don Couple. And huge thanks to Ryan Travis for handling the commentary on our first of our doubleheader here tonight, the girls varsity game. As I've been running the camera here tonight, a lot of our students that usually come out for these basketball games, I think, are at the soccer games in the Tomato Bowl, as there's kind of a soccer exhibition going on between Jacksonville, Henderson, and Palestine. So I've been on camera duty, kind of on and off, as I've been kind of putting out fires as they come up. But Ryan, of course, as always, does a great job of making sure we sound good, as I struggle to make sure we look good.
I think it looked fine.
Oh, well, that's a resounding endorsement. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not actually looking at the stream at
that's
all during
That's exactly
the
what I'm going for is fine, and I hope I hit that low bar. We did have a couple students show up there that were able to help for a little while, and then had to switch out for other duties here at John A. But looks like I'll be running the camera again here for the boys game, at least to start. So once again, thanks to Ryan. And for you lucky viewer out there, just count your blessings that you don't have to listen to me tonight.
Oh, whatever. You do a fantastic job as well.
I appreciate that. I hope I do a fine job. That's what I'm shooting for when I'm on there. All right, I'm going to hand it over to you, and I'm going to jump over to the camera. Thanks.
All right, 25 seconds left here before the national anthem and starting lineups for both teams. So I will turn it over to Mr. Don Couples, the man with the golden voice, as we have the national anthem and starting lineups.
Back to John Alexander Gym for tonight's game 2 of our big men's and women's basketball doubleheader. Our second game this evening features the Hallsville Bobcats and your Jacksonville Fightin Indians. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you'd please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing and singing of our national anthem. At this time, let's read tonight's starters. First for the visiting Bobcats of Hallsville. Starting at guard at 6'1" and senior number 2, L.V. Williams. Starting at left guard, 6'1" and senior number 4, Grayson Magestro. Starting at forward, a 6'9" and sophomore, number 11, David Valorant. Starting at forward, a 6'3" and senior, number 15, Cody Galt. And starting at guard, a 6'4" and senior, number 24, Tyson Lewis. The Bobcats are coached by Mr. Rusty Walker, assisted by Tanner Benson, A.J. Jones, and Fletcher Walker. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Fightin Indians. Starting at guard, a 6' senior, number 1, Isaiah Hamilton. Starting at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 2, Brendan Richards. Starting at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 4, Abdul Bates. Starting at another guard, 6'2" senior, number 5, Jabari Kennedy. And starting at guard, a 6'2" sophomore, number 10, Ben Bolton. Your following Indians are coached by Mr. Cody Schmidt, assisted by Dakari Lewis and Charles Kendrick. Our officials for tonight's game are Mr. Jody Taylor, Mr. Roger Brown, and Mr. Kelby Nixon.
All right, once again, the starting lineups. First for Hallsville, Lavarian Williams. Number 4, Grayson Magestro. Number 11, David Ballerain. Number 15, Kobe Gott. And number 24, Kyson Lewis. And starting tonight for your Indians, number 1, Isaiah Hamilton. Number 2, Brendan Richards. Number 4, Abdul Bates. Number 5, Jabari Kennedy. And number 10, Ben Bolton. And at half court, Brendan Richards ready to try to win the tip. David Ballerain able to win it for Hallsville. LV Williams driving in, puts that one up and in. So first points of the night go to Hallsville. Isaiah Hamilton trying to find Ben Bolton. That one broken up by Kyson Lewis, who lays it in at the basket. Hamilton finds Bolton. Now to Kennedy. Kennedy able to get it to Ben. Hamilton now trying to find Jabari Kennedy. That one broken up by Grayson Maestro. Puts it off the glass and in. 6 quick points there for Hallsville. Jacksonville going to take a timeout. Looks like someone forgot to stop the clock. Quick timeout there. Coach Schmidt looks like just trying to calm his players down a little bit. Hallsville off to a hot start. Jabari Kennedy set to inbound for the Indians. It's like maybe we're still trying to make sure we have the clock correct. 7:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Isaiah Hamilton gets the inbound back to Kennedy. Kennedy able to find Hamilton. Hallsville running a full court press here to start the game. Hamilton to Kennedy to Bolton. Ben Bolton guarded by Kobe Gott. Gets tied up, loses the handle on it. Hallsville quickly down the floor the other way. Driving in is Kyson Lewis, who finishes at the basket. Hamilton with the ball now for the Indians, bringing it down the floor. Drives in and puts that one up. A huge block there from David Ballerain. Gott puts up the shot. That one off the rim, no good. Kennedy with the rebound, finds Hamilton. Isaiah Hamilton to Bates, wide open. And a huge shot there for Abdul Bates. Gets Jacksonville on the board. Williams driving in. Kennedy going to be called for the block.
Foul is on number 5, Jabari Kennedy, his first personal. First 14 by number 1.
Grayson Maestro set to inbound. Williams working against Bolton. Going to put this one up for Lewis. Tyson Lewis guarded by Abdul Bates. Lewis to Maestro. Now over for Williams. Drives in, puts up the shot off the rim. Foul called. That foul is going to go against Abdul Bates. His first personal foul. That will send LV Williams to the line, shooting 2. First one short from Williams. Second one from Williams went in. I think they said Hallsville moved early, so basket does not count. Kennedy gets this one into Hamilton. Back to Kennedy. Hamilton. Kennedy finds Brendan Richards. Richards almost immediately ties up, able to get through it. Puts the ball up at the basket. No good. Hallsville quickly down the floor the other way. This is going to go out off of Grayson Maestro. Kennedy able to get this one into Bolton. Hallsville still with a full court press. Jacksonville having a hard time finding some room. Bates driving in. That one off the backboard. Rebound Hallsville. Lewis quickly down the floor for the Bobcats. Trying to lay it in at the basket. Goes around the rim. Rebound goes to Jacksonville. Hamilton trying to find Bates. That one awkwardly off of Abdul Bates. Going to go out of bounds. Hallsville will take over. Kobe Gott gets this one in for LV Williams. Williams picked up by Bates. It's a good move. Gets inside the lane. Abdul Bates gets a hand on it. But it looks like they are going to get a foul against Jabari Kennedy. That will send LV Williams to the line, shooting 2. First one up, no good from Williams. That one is good from Williams. Bolton to Hamilton. Hamilton finds Richards, Brendan Richards, able to find Abdul Bates wide open in the corner. Off the rim, rebound Lewis. Tyson Lewis now quickly down the floor for the Bobcats. Finds Maestro. Gonna be tied up by Hamilton. Goes out off of Hallsville. Jacksonville ball. Richards set to inbound for the Indians. Finds Hamilton. Hamilton guarded by Grayson Maestro. Hamilton finds Bolton. Gonna get Kobe Gott for a reach in there. The first personal foul for Hallsville, and that will be Kobe Gott's first personal foul as well. Isaiah Hamilton now set to inbound for the Indians. .412 remaining here in the first quarter. Hallsville leading Jacksonville 9-2. Isaiah Hamilton gets this one in, trying to find Naz Coleman Hawkins. That one knocked out of bounds once again by Hallsville, so Hamilton will step over and inbound this one for the Indians once again. Ben Bolton picked up by Kobe Gott. Bolton working to his left. Now finds Hamilton. Hamilton thought about pulling up for a shot. Now takes it down the baseline, gets it inside for Richards. Hamilton now puts up the three and connects. Big basket there for Isaiah Hamilton. Closes this lead to 4. Lewis gonna get this one out for Williams. Williams guarded by Isaiah Hamilton. Now back over for Kyson Lewis. Lewis looking inside, finds Gott, puts up the shot. Does not connect. Bates able to find Ben Bolton. That one knocked away by Lewis. I think they're gonna say that that ball was kicked, so Jacksonville will take over, retain possession. Hamilton gets the inbound for the Indians, and he picked up by Grayson Maestro. Now to Bolton. Ben trying to find some room, pulls up from 3. Nothing but net from Ben Bolton. Closes this to a 1-point game after Hallsville came out with a hot start. LV Williams gonna hand this one off for Maestro. Now to Lewis. Grayson pulls up from 3. This one off the rim, rebound. Hamilton, Isaiah Hamilton quickly down the floor. Gets down the baseline, puts up the shot. Hard foul as Isaiah Hamilton is knocked into the wall. Go ahead and go against number 15, Kobe Gott. That'll be his second personal foul. Isaiah Hamilton now to the line, shooting 2. First one from Hamilton up, no good. Second one from Hamilton, no good as well. Williams brings the ball down the floor for the Bobcats. Picked up by Isaiah Hamilton. Screen set, Williams able to find Maestro, and now over for Gabriel Moore in the corner. That one off the mark. Ben Bolton now with the ball for the Indians, trying to get past a couple Hallsville defenders. Able to keep possession, finds Isaiah Hamilton. Jacksonville now trying to get a play set up. Hamilton finds Bolton, thought about pulling up for 3, takes it inside himself. That one blocked away by David Ballerain. Crowd not happy with that, thought that was goaltending, but nothing called from the referees. That ball's gonna go out for a Jacksonville ball. Isaiah Hamilton set to inbound for the Indians. Hamilton finds Bolton. Back out for Hamilton. Coleman Hawkins trying to set a screen. Hamilton still working, puts up the shot. Brendan Richards able to tip it back out. Bates now over for Richards, puts up the 3, rattles the rim, but foul called. Foul goes against Grayson Maestro. Maestro, I'm not sure how to say his name. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there. Brendan Richards' first free throw up, no good. Second one from Richards, no good as well. but then Richards has one more as he was shooting 3 from the line. Brendan Richards able to connect on the 3rd free throw, ties this game at 9. Maestro able to find Williams. Williams back for Grayson. Thought about pulling up for 3. LV trying to get inside. That one broken up by Jacksonville. Ben Bolton quickly down the floor for Isaiah Hamilton. Hamilton almost loses a handle on it. Now to Bolton, pulls up for the shot. That one rattles the rim. Hawkins able to come down with the rebound. I believe they said he stepped out of bounds. And now Hallsville going to take a timeout. Very fast pace, very back and forth first quarter, all tied up at 9. Isaiah Hamilton with 3, Brendan Richards with 1, Abdul Bates with 2, and Ben Bolton with 3. .105 remaining here in the first quarter. Hallsville set to inbound. Kyson Lewis going to get us back underway. LV Williams bringing the ball down the floor for the Bobcats. Going to get this one over for Moore. Williams finds Maestro. Going to have an offensive foul go against David Ballerain. So Jacksonville will take over. Richards gets it in for Hamilton. Full court press once again from Hallsville. Richards able to find Bates. Bates to Hawkins, looking for Bolton. Bolton inside, off the glass and in for Ben Bolton. Great sequence there from the Indians. Gets them their first lead of the night. Isaiah Hamilton ties up LV Williams. It looks like they're going to get him for the foul. Really great play there from Isaiah Hamilton. Unfortunate on the foul call. 30 seconds remaining here in the first. Isaiah Hamilton going to check out. We're going to have Isaac Suarez-Mosley in the game now for the Indians. Maestro going to find Moore. Moore over for Cameron Bean. Grayson Maestro to Moore. Lewis looking inside for Ballerain. Gets tied up, loses a handle on it. Ben Bolton now with the ball up the floor for the Indians. Brendan Richards going to hand it back for Bolton. Mosley, 4 seconds remaining, going to put up the long 3 off the rim, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. Jacksonville leading Hallsville 11-9 after trailing 6-0 within the first minute. Great first quarter there from the Indians, able to fight back and come out of it with the lead. Great job there from the Jacksonville cheerleaders. Make sure if you're at home to get loud for the Tribe. Jaden Castle checking into the game for the Indians. Suarez-Mosley back on the court as well, alongside Ben Bolton, Brendan Richards, and Abdul Bates. Mosley looking for some help. finds Bates. Bates inside for Castle, puts up the shot. That one off the mark, rebound, goes to Moore. Brendan Richards almost got tied up with Moore there. Maestro now with the ball for Hallsville. Jaden Castle comes down with the rebound. Ben Bolton now with the ball, going to try to pull up 4-3. That one knocked away by Cameron Bean. Bean now puts up the shot and draws the foul. The foul going to go against Ben Bolton. That will be his first personal foul, team foul number 1 here in the second. And that will send Cameron Bean to the line shooting 2. First one up and good for Cameron Bean. Second one good as well for Bean. Mosley quickly double teamed off the inbound. Gonna draw the foul. Brendan Richards trying to find Ben Bolton. That pass was tipped, but gets to Ben. Abdul Bates now trying to put this one up. That one just short and knocked away by Hallsville, so Jacksonville keeps possession. Mosley set to inbound. Finds Bolton, and Bolton not able to keep a handle on it. So he was guarded by Kyson Lewis. Lewis now inbounding for the Bobcats. Grayson Maestro up the floor now for Hallsville. Now over for Lewis. To Bean. Back over for Moore. Gonna have a travel here on Gabriel Moore. Brendan Richards gets us back into play. He finds Isaac Suarez, Mosley, Hamilton. Now to Mosley, over to Bolton. Bolton pulls up 4-3. That one good from Ben Bolton. Ben Bolton so far has been big from three-point range in this game. Moore to Bean, guarded by Richards. Gabriel Moore now over for Grayson Maestro. That one tipped away. Mosley gets the steal and immediately fouled. That foul going to go against number 3, Cameron Bean. It's going to be his first personal foul. So Isaiah Hamilton will inbound to Mosley. Mosley finds Hamilton, picked up by Moore. Castle sets the screen. Hamilton looking inside for Castle. Pass a little too far out in front of Jaden. Castle's going to go out. Hallsville ball. LV Williams checking back in. Williams to Lewis, to Maestro, to Bean, 4-3 from the corner. That one good from Cameron Bean. Ties it back up at 14. Isaiah Hamilton, Castle trying to set a screen for Hamilton once again. And now going to hand it off to Ben Bolton. Jacksonville trying to find some room. Bolton with an awkward pass, thinking Hamilton was about to break back down the line, and then fouls. That will be his second personal foul. Abdul Bates going to check into the game now for the Indians. Ben Bolton heading off. Less than 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Still tied up at 14. LV Williams able to find Lewis. Maestro thought about it. Bean now from the corner. Cameron Bean back-to-back threes. Gives Hallsville the lead once again. Mosley working against Maestro. Hamilton down the baseline. Looks like they're gonna get a foul against LV Williams. It looked like Mosley was trying to set a screen. Maybe LV took him down. So Jacksonville set to inbound. Mosley about to inbound for the Indians. Throws this one up, finds Hamilton. Hamilton working to his left, gets this one back inside for Castle, puts up the shot. That one tipped. Lewis now quickly down the floor the other way for the Bobcats. Jabari Kennedy on defense. Now Maestro thought about pulling up for three, drives in. Jabari Kennedy tied up with Kyson Lewis. Jump ball called, possession Hallsville. Ballerain gets this one in for Williams. Williams puts up the shot off the mark. Jacksonville gonna let this one go out. Jabari Kennedy, good heads up play there, realizing it was Jacksonville's ball, lets it go out of bounds and now inbounds it for Isaiah Hamilton, immediately picked up by LV Williams. Hamilton bringing it quickly down the floor, gonna find Mosley. Mosley trying to get inside the lane, that one knocked away by Williams. Williams down the floor for Bean from three once again. This one's short, Castle gets the rebound. Great move from Mosley to get past Grayson Maestro, and then that one tapped out. I'm gonna say that goes off of Jacksonville, so Hallsville will inbound. Kyson Lewis gonna inbound for LV Williams. Lewis picked up by Mosley. Lewis inside for Ballerain, puts it over to the corner. Maestro for three, that one off the rim. Mosley almost, pass almost intercepted as Jaden Castle's trying to find an opening. There is not much room for a passing lane tonight against this Hallsville full court press. Foul there gonna go against Grayson Maestro. Jabari Kennedy inbounds for the Indians. Isaiah Hamilton with the ball now for Jacksonville. Guarded by Lewis, trying to find some room. Gets it inside for Castle, tied up by Ballerain. They're gonna give that a jump ball. Jacksonville will keep possession. Naz Coleman Hawkins checks in for Jaden Castle. Hamilton set to inbound for the Indians. Gonna have a foul here go against David Ballerain. That's 5 fouls this quarter for Hallsville. So Naz Coleman Hawkins goes to the line, shooting 2. Free throws important as ever right now for the Indians. First one up and in for Hawkins. Second one up and in as well for Naz Coleman Hawkins. Williams gets this one out for more from three. That one over the rim. Bolton gets the rebound for the Indians. Ben quickly down the floor, going to hand this one off for Hamilton. Hamilton trying to find some room against Gabriel Moore, puts up the shot. That one blocked. Now fighting for possession is Naz Coleman Hawkins, and Jacksonville will get possession off the inbound. What a great hustle, great effort play there from Jacksonville, especially Naz Coleman Hawkins laying out, trying to get that ball. And this ball immediately inbounded for him. Looks like there was a little bit of contact there from Lane Snyder. Nothing called, so Hallsville will take over. Kyson Lewis gets this one in for LV Williams. Now back to Lewis, now to Bean. Bean guarded by Bates. Snyder working around the arc. Now Williams. That one tipped away by Hamilton. Brendan Richards gets it back to Hamilton. Hamilton blocked at the basket by Kyson Lewis. .140 remaining here in the first half. Jacksonville trailing by one. Ben Bolton now with the ball for the Indians. Finds Bates. Bates making a move, finds Hawkins. Now back for Bolton. Puts up the shot. That one blocked by Cameron Bean. Called for the foul. So that will send Ben Bolton to the line, shooting two. First one up and in for Ben Bolton. Second one good as well from Bolton. Williams finds Caleb Reddig. Now Williams back for Lewis for three. That one off the rim. Bolton gets the rebound for Jacksonville. Hamilton wide open look at three. This one off the rim. Brendan Richards trying to come down with the rebound. Kyson Lewis able to bring it down. Excuse me, that was number 20, Chris James, on the rebound for the Bobcats. LV Williams fouled, trying to drive in the lane. That's going to go against Abdul Bates. It's going to be Bates' second personal foul, not a shooting foul. So Kyson Lewis will inbound. Gets this one in for LV Williams from three. That one off the rim. Bates trying to swat that one away. Lewis able to get the rebound, and then Naz Coleman Hawkins called for the foul. Jaden Castle going to check in for Hawkins. Once again, not a shooting foul there. Jacksonville only at 4 team fouls here in the second with 46 seconds remaining. Snyder set to inbound for the Bobcats. Throws this one for Williams. Hamilton gets a hand on it, but Williams able to bring it down for Hallsville. Now inside the lane, puts up the shot off the glass, but foul called. The foul is going to go against Abdul Bates. That's going to be his third personal foul. Team foul number 5. So that will send LV Williams to the line, shooting two. First one is up and in. Jace Meza checking in now for the Indians. Abdul Bates going to make his way off. Second one good as well from LV Williams. 19-18, Hallsville leading Jacksonville. Isaiah Hamilton guarded by Williams. Trying to find some room against this Hallsville full court press has been difficult here in the first half. Hamilton fouled by Williams. That will send Isaiah Hamilton to the line, shooting 2. We're going to have a technical foul now against Kyson Lewis, who had some words for Isaiah Hamilton and threw the ball into the padding behind the basket. So Isaiah Hamilton will take 2 shots for the foul. And then you may see someone else. It looked like maybe they were checking to see if Ben Bolton could take the technical foul free throws. Either way, Isaiah Hamilton now to the line. First one up and in for Isaiah. Second one good as well from Isaiah Hamilton. Looks like they are going to have Isaiah take the free throws for the technical foul as well. Probably a good call considering that he just made both of them. Third one not there for Isaiah Hamilton. Just off the mark. And the fourth one Isaiah Hamilton connects on. So Jacksonville, after the free throws, takes a 21-19 lead and has the ball with 24.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. I'll take the blame for Isaiah Hamilton missing that free throw. I said something about it, probably shouldn't have. I'll take the announcer's curse on that one. Isaiah Hamilton now guarded by Caleb Reddig, trying to find some room. Hamilton trying to find Castle. Bolton trying to keep it in. They're going to say he was not able to. 7.5 seconds remaining here in the first half. Hallsville set to inbound. Isaac Suarez-Mosley back in the game for Ben Bolton. LV Williams driving in, puts up the shot. Brendan Richards with some hops to go up and get that rebound, and Jacksonville takes a 21-19 lead going into the half. Big first half there for the Indians, and some really clutch free throws from Isaiah Hamilton at the finish to give them a 2-point lead at the half. First half stats: Isaiah Hamilton with 6, Brendan Richards with 1, Abdul Bates with 2, Ben Bolton with 10, and Naz Coleman Hawkins with 2. For Hallsville, LV Williams with 5, Cameron Dean with 8, Grayson Maestro with 2, and Kyson Lewis with 4. Both teams kind of struggled from the line early. Jacksonville missed their first 4 free throws. They've only missed 1 since. Seven out of 12 so far in the first half on free throws for the Indians. Hallsville came out firing on all cylinders, jumped out to a very quick 6-0 lead. Jacksonville took a timeout, and these timeouts this season have seemed to be very impactful from first-year head coach Cody Schmidt, as he has either made some changes or found a way to calm his guys down and get them refocused on the game, because it seems like when things are not going well, a timeout just kind of resets this team right now, and that doesn't always happen. So it's been really good to see so far this season that that's been the case, because, I mean, if you can bring your guys over and really kind of change the course of the game with a timeout, like Jacksonville has done so far. I mean, it's a big tool to have in your tool belt. But at the half, Jacksonville leading Hallsville 21-19. We'll be back in just a moment for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, football scores of interest. Carthage Bulldogs 20, Rock Eagles 10.
Feel to be up here with all the
Another football score of interest at the half. Cougar 17, Livonia 7.
have no, you can take them and then when they're up to sunny, I was like,
All right, we are just about set to go here for the second half of play. Both teams have made it out of their locker rooms. Once again, Jacksonville leading Hallsville 21-19. Been a very back and forth game so far here tonight. In the first half, we'll see what both teams were able to drop at halftime. Hallsville set to inbound to get us underway here in the second half. Maestro able to find Gott. Now Lewis over to Bean. Bean guarded by Ben Bolton. Grayson Maestro picked up by Isaiah Hamilton, trying to set up a play. Gott now over to Lewis. Lewis finds Bean. Bean cross court for Lewis. Lewis working against Isaiah Hamilton. Now Maestro being picked up by Hamilton. Lewis, Maestro. Bean finds Maestro 4-3. Grayson shot off the mark. Bates gets the rebound, immediately fouled by Cameron Bean.
Foul is on number 3, Cameron Bean. His second personal. Third quarter team on number 1.
Second personal foul for Cameron Bean. Brendan Richards set to inbound, finds Hamilton. Hamilton gets this one over for Bolton. Ben Bolton trying to find some room against Lewis, and Grayson Maestro gets the steal. Cameron Bean now with the ball back for Grayson. Bean now wide open look at three. This one off the rim. Foul. Gonna go against Isaiah Hamilton. Hallsville quickly gets this ball back into play. Grayson Maestro from the corner, 4-3, and that is good. Hallsville with the first points here in the second half. Hamilton trying to find Bates. That one broken up. Bean for Maestro. Grayson working to his left, gets inside the lane, puts that one off the glass and in. Hamilton able to find Bates down the floor. Bates with a good move, pulls up for the jumper. That one off the rim. Bolton trying to get the rebound. Ballerain able to come down with it. Grayson Maestro. Bean now. Lewis. Now inside for Gott. Puts up the shot. That one off the rim. Rebound, Brendan Richards. Hamilton, long pass down the floor for Bates, who's fouled by Grayson Maestro.
Foul is on number 4, Grayson Maestro, his third personal.
It's going to be his third personal foul. That will send Abdul Bates to the line, shooting 2. I think Abdul Bates just touched every part of the rim and the backboard there on that free throw, but it's in. Second one off the mark from Bates. Hallsville leading by 2. Lewis, Maestro, Bean. Now inside for Gott. That one off the rim. Bolton gets the rebound. Hamilton now working inside. Gott comes from behind and draws the foul. Reaching in, trying to steal it from Isaiah Hamilton. That will be his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 3 for Hallsville. Hamilton gets this one inside for Brendan Richards, who finishes at the basket. Great job from Brendan Richards there, finding some open space and putting that one in. Give Jacksonville a 1-point lead. Then Bolton going to be called for the foul, reaching in there on Kobe Gott.
Foul is on number 10, Ben Bolton, his 3rd personal.
Going to be Ben's 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 2 here in the 3rd quarter. 4:48 remaining. Looks like they did correct the score. Tie ball game at 24. Kobe Gott's first free throw up and in.
Checking in for the Indians is number 12, Caden Sanders.
Caden Sanders checks in for Ben Bolton. Second free throw off the mark from Gott. Rebound goes to Lewis. Physical play at the basket. Foul is on Jabari Kennedy, who is laying on the ground. That will send Kyson Lewis to the line, shooting 2. First one up and in. Jaden Castle going to check in for Jabari Kennedy. Kyson Lewis, good on both from the line. Hamilton gets this one to Castle. Now to Bates. Bates is going to hand this one off to Isaiah Hamilton. Picked up by Cameron Bean. Now over to Bates in the corner. Bates driving in, gets it to Castle, who rims out. Hallsville gets the rebound. Cameron Bean now with the ball in the corner, driving down the baseline, finds Lewis, wide open look for 3. Off the rim, Jaden Castle trying to get the rebound. Ball rain coming over the top. Going to be called for the foul. It's going to be his 3rd personal foul. Brendan Richards finds Hamilton. Now back to Richards. Richards forward for Bates. Bates to Castle. Castle with a good move under the basket. Finishes at the basket. Big basket there from Jaden Castle. Closes us back to a 1-point game. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Lewis going to throw this one up for ball rain. Basket does not count. That foul is going to go against Isaiah Hamilton. That is team foul number 4. Both teams with one more foul gets the other into a bonus. Maestro off the mark from 3. Castle gets the rebound for the Indians. Hamilton down the floor for Richards. Now to Bates. Bates back out to Hamilton. Hamilton over to Bates. Abdul Bates trying to find some space. Now gets it back to Hamilton. Finds Sanders. Sanders tied up by Lewis. Lewis now fouled as he was going up to lay that one in. Foul going to go against Isaiah Hamilton. That will be his 4th personal foul. Team foul number 5, so that will send Kyson Lewis to the line shooting 2. First one up, no good, off the front of the rim from Kyson Lewis. Isaac Suarez Mosley checks in for Hamilton, and Jace Meza coming in for Caden Sanders. Second free throw, no good. I'm gonna say Cameron Bean moved early. .310 remaining here in the third. Jacksonville still trailing by 1. Brendan Richards gets this one in for Meza. Meza trying to find Bates, that one broken up. LV Williams trying to get inside. Gets this one back out for Maestro for 3. That one good from Grayson Maestro. Mosley finds Richards. Richards tied up, able to keep the ball. Meza now over for Bates. Wide open look for 3. Off the rim, rebound, ball rain. Williams quickly down the floor. That one off the mark. Castle, I believe, last to touch it. Hallsville will keep possession. And now Kobe Gott going to check in for Kyson Lewis. Ben Bolton checking back in for Jace Meza. Bean to Maestro for 3. That one good from Grayson Maestro. Mosley guarded by Bean, looking for Brendan Richards. That pass well over the head of Brendan Richards, going to go out. Hallsville ball. And now timeout Jacksonville. See if head coach Cody Schmidt can use another one of his magical timeout moments as Jacksonville now trails by 7. Hallsville with a couple threes from Cameron Maestro has really opened the scoring here in the third, as it's been a very tight third quarter for the majority. Coming out of the timeout on the floor for the Indians, number 21, Jaden Castle, number 5, Jabari Kennedy, number 0, Isaac Suarez Mosley, number 4, Abdul Bates, and number 10, Ben Bolton. Hallsville off the errant pass from Mosley, set to inbound after the timeout. Williams gets this one in for Grayson Maestro. He's going to bring it down the floor, picked up by Mosley. Williams, Maestro to Bean. Now inside for Gott, back out to Maestro, thought about a 3. Now going to take it in himself, off the glass and in. Grayson Maestro with a big night here in the third quarter for this Hallsville team. Stretched it out to a 9-point lead. Ben Bolton, hard foul, going to go against Grayson Maestro. I believe that will be his 4th personal foul. So he will check out, and Gabriel Moore will check in. That will send Ben Bolton to the line, shooting 2. First one rims out for Ben. Second free throw off the mark from Ben as well. LV Williams now going to kick this one out for Moore. Williams looking inside for Gott. Now to Bean. Williams to Moore. Back to Moore. Williams driving in, puts the shot up. That one off the side of the backboard. Rebound, Gott, and the putback. Barry Kennedy now with the ball for the Indians. Gonna find Mosley. Mosley to Castle, who finishes at the basket. Under a minute remaining here in the third. Moore able to find Bean, gets it to Gott. Now over for Moore. Back out to Williams and to Moore. Williams guarded by Mosley, looking inside. Castle gets the steal. Great pass break up there from Jaden Castle, and Mosley from three. That one off the rim. Bates able to knock it over to Mosley. Castle trying to finish at the basket, knocked away by David Ballerain. 23.9 seconds remaining here in the third. Very hectic sequence there. Jacksonville still trailing by 9. Mosley set to inbound for the Indians, finds Kennedy. Mosley with a good move, finds Bolton. Ben Bolton now 4-3. That one off the mark. Ballerain gets the rebound for Hallsville. Williams quickly down the floor the other way. Puts up the shot. That one off the backboard. Williams gets the rebound. Now Ballerain 4-3 off the rim, no good. So at the end of the third, Jacksonville trails Hallsville 37-28. Only 7 points for Jacksonville there in the third quarter. Good news is Grayson Maestro in a little bit of foul trouble at 4 fouls, and he will remain out to start the fourth quarter, but Jacksonville has got to find some offense to close this game back, as Hallsville has stretched it out to a 9-point lead. Back on the floor to start the fourth quarter. On the floor for your Indians, number 0, Isaac Suarez Mosley. Number 2, Brendan Richards. Number 4, Abdul Bates. Number 10, Ben Bolton. And number 21, Jaden Castle. Jacksonville will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Brendan Richards set to inbound for the Indians. Mosley gets the inbound, quickly picked up by Cameron Bean. Mosley finds Castle, trying to drive in. Foul called. It's going to go against number 11, David Ballerain. That will be his 4th personal foul. Now checking back into the game for Hallsville, Kyson Lewis and Chris James. Mosley set to inbound for the Indians. Gets it in to Bolton, knocked away by Lewis. They're going to say that was last off of Ben Bolton. So Hallsville will take over possession. LV Williams to Lewis, now back to Williams, finds Bean. Williams finds Bean, now back to Williams. Bean. Gott now back out to Bean. Lewis over. Bean guarded by Brendan Richards. Gott trying to set a screen. Lewis now working against Bolton. Now to Gott. Kobe Gott driving in. Tries to put the shot off. And they're going to call Jaden Castle for the foul.
Foul is on number 21, Jaden Castle. His first personal, 14 feet on the line.
That will be Jaden Castle's first personal foul. But it will send Kobe Gott to the line shooting 2. First one up and in for Gott. Isaiah Hamilton checking back in for Isaac Suarez Mosley. Gott connecting on both free throws. Brendan Richards finds Hamilton. Immediately guarded by Gott. Hamilton now to Bolton. Ben gonna find Richards. Now to Bates. Abdul Bates goes down the baseline trying to find Brendan Richards. Lewis able to break it up. And then foul there, going to go against Abdul Bates. That'll be his 4th personal foul. Hallsville stretched this out to an 11-point lead. Kobe Gott inbounding for the Bobcats. LV Williams going to be picked up by Abdul Bates. Williams finds Lewis. Lewis working against Bates. Lewis finds Gott. Brendan Richards with a huge steal there for the Indians. Isaiah Hamilton now trying to drive down the baseline, knocked away by Cameron Bean. Go out Indians ball. David Ballarain gonna check in for Hallsville, and Grayson Maestro going to check back in as well. 6:06 remaining here in the 4th. Looks like maybe we had an injured Bobcat down. Looks like they're going to check the floor, make sure it's dry over there. Hamilton set to inbound for the Indians. Maestro with the steal off the inbound. Ben Bolton quickly gets it back for Jacksonville. Bolton to Richards for 3. That one off the rim. Castle gets the rebound, working against Ballarain. Puts that one up off the rim. Ballarain gets the rebound. LV Williams now quickly down the floor the other way for Hallsville. Puts that one off the glass and in. So Jacksonville going to take a timeout. Hallsville has stretched this out now to a 13-point lead with 5:42 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Coming out of the timeout, Jacksonville set to inbound. Brendan Richards gonna find Bolton. Ben Bolton trying to find some space. Cameron Bean right in his face. Abdul Bates with a good move, driving in, loses the handle on it, gets tied up. Hallsville quickly down the floor the other way. Lewis trying to lay that one in at the basket, fouled. I believe that foul is going to go against Abdul Bates. That will be his 5th personal foul.
Foul is on number 4, Abdul Bates. His 5th. Fourth quarter key foul number 3. Tyson Lewis shooting 2. Dragging back in for the Indians is number 0, Isaac Mosley. And for the Bobcats is number 15, Kobe Wallace.
Tyson Lewis, 2-line, shooting 2. First one up and in from Lewis. Second one up and in from Lewis as well. Mosley trying to find a pass, nothing there. Williams able to break that one up. And then Lewis's pass, trying to find Maestro well over his head, out of bounds. Brendan Richards gonna get this one in for Hamilton. Quickly down the floor, trying to find Ben Bolton. Maestro able to get the steal. Hallsville going to take a timeout as they had an injured player. 15-point lead here for the Bobcats. Jacksonville needing to find some points in a hurry. Hallsville set to inbound. Maestro going to get us back underway after the timeout. Gets this one in for Williams. Williams guarded by Isaiah Hamilton. LV Williams working to his left, gets inside the lane, kicks this one back out. No one there. It goes out of bounds. Jacksonville ball. Mosley gets the inbound, finds Richards. Now over for Hamilton. Isaiah Hamilton finds Bolton, pulls up for 3, off the rim, no good. Richards gets it back in for Castle. Off the glass and in for Jaden Castle. 4.5 minutes remaining here. Isaiah Hamilton gets the steal and draws the foul. Foul going to go against Kobe Gott. That will be his 4th personal foul. And Isaiah Hamilton will go to the line shooting 2. First one, no good from Hamilton. Second one up and in from Hamilton. Williams shot off the mark. Richards gets the rebound, finds Hamilton quickly down the floor for Bolton. Ben Bolton double teamed. That one knocked away by Hallsville. Maestro trying to find Kobe Gott. A little alley-oop. That one behind Kobe Gott, out of bounds. So Jacksonville will take over. Brendan Richards gets this one in for Hamilton. Under 4 minutes remaining here. Jacksonville still trailing by 12. Mosley finds Bolton for 3 off the rim. Brendan Richards able to knock that one back for Jaden Castle. Finishes at the basket. Timeout. Jacksonville calls a timeout after the Jaden Castle basket. 10-point game here after a couple quick baskets from the Indians. Coming out of the timeout on the floor for your Indians, Jaden Castle, Ben Bolton, Isaiah Hamilton, Isaac Suarez-Mosley, and Brendan Richards. Kyson Lewis gets us back underway. LV Williams back over to Lewis. Lewis gonna take it in. That one off the glass. Castle gets the rebound for Jacksonville. Bolton working against Williams. Gonna put this one up off the glass and in. Ben Bolton. Huge finish at the basket. Closes this to an 8-point game. Foul there gonna go against Brendan Richards. That is his 4th personal foul, team foul number 4. Actually, excuse me, I just updated it. That's his 1st personal foul. Kyson Lewis set to inbound for the Bobcats. Finds Maestro, now over for Bean. Bean, Maestro, Lewis. Kyson Lewis working against Ben Bolton. Now gonna hand it off for LV Williams. Williams working to his right, trying to find some space, gets it over for Bean. Williams now gonna make a move, try to get to the basket. That one off the glass and in. Isaiah Hamilton trying to find some room, gets it over for Bolton. Bolton back for Hamilton, takes it in himself. Now an off the rim, Castle gets the rebound and the putback. Spotlight player of the game, Jaden Castle, has been crucial here in this fourth quarter to keep this game close. Jacksonville closed it to 8. Got to be smart here for the remainder of this game. Multiple guys on 4 fouls for both teams. But if you're Jacksonville trailing by 8, you cannot afford to have anyone else foul out tonight. Jabari Kennedy back in the game for Jacksonville. Brendan Richards gets a hand on the inbound, so Hallsville will inbound once again. Grayson Maestro, the one inbounding for the Bobcats, gets it in for Lewis. Now Maestro picked up by Kennedy. Maestro quickly down the floor, finds LV Williams. Now Lewis back to Maestro. Cameron Bean trying to find some open room, gets it back for Maestro. Ball out off of Hallsville. Jacksonville gets possession. Jaden Castle checks back in for Jabari Kennedy. 1:55 remaining here in the game. Jacksonville still trailing by 8. Richards gets it in for Hamilton. Hamilton picked up by Williams. Hamilton working to his left, trying to find some room. Finds Bolton. Bolton thought about pulling up for 3. Now over for Hamilton. Now to Mosley. Hamilton now with the ball, working inside, trying to get in the lane. Lewis knocks it away. Isaiah Hamilton set to inbound for the Indians. 1:28 remaining here in the fourth. Foul there going to go against Kyson Lewis. I believe that will be his 5th personal foul. Second personal? Wow, I thought he had more than that. Maybe not. Mosley to Hamilton. Bolton puts up a shot, that one off the rim, but foul called. David Ballarain called for the foul. That is his 5th personal foul. Kobe Gott will check back into the game as Ballarain is done for the night. 1:21 remaining here in the fourth. Ben Bolton to the line, shooting 2. First one up and in for Ben Bolton. Second one good as well from Bolton. 6-point game. Maestro finds Lewis. Ben Bolton gets a hand on it. But called for the foul. That is Ben's 4th personal foul. Team foul number 5. So that will send Kyson Lewis to the line, shooting 2. First one up and in from Lewis. Jaden Castle checks back in for the Indians. Second one up and in as well from Kyson Lewis. Ben Bolton working against Maestro. Now Hamilton for 3. That one off the rim. Castle tips it up. L.V. Williams finishes at the basket. Bolton with the jumper. That one off the rim and falls. Jacksonville going to take a timeout. 40.4 seconds remaining. Jacksonville still trails by 8. Maestro set to inbound for the Bobcats, finds Lewis. Lewis tied up. Isaiah Hamilton called for the foul. That is Isaiah Hamilton's 5th personal foul. So he will take a seat. Caden Sanders looks like he's going to check in for Hamilton. First free throw from Kyson Lewis, up and in. Jaden Castle checking in for Jabari Kennedy. Second from Lewis, good as well. Mosley quickly down the floor for the Indians. Finds Sanders, that one blocked by Kobe Gott. Richards finds Mosley, now to Bolton. Bolton finds Mosley. Mosley puts up the 3 off the rim. Rebound, Hallsville. Cameron Bean going to be fouled by Caden Sanders. That's his first personal foul, and that will send Cameron Bean to the line, shooting 2.
Cameron Bean shooting 2.
First one, no good from Cameron Bean. Second one, no good from Bean as well, but gets the rebound. And that will do it. Hallsville defeats Jacksonville 51-41. Final point totals tonight: Isaiah Hamilton with 7, Brendan Richards with 3, Abdul Bates with 3, Ben Bolton with 16, Naz Coleman Hawkins with 2, and Jaden Castle with 10. And for Hallsville, LV Williams with 9, Cameron Bean with 8, Grayson Maestro with 15, Kobe Gott with 5, excuse me, and Kyson Lewis with 14. (51-41), the final here tonight from John Alexander Gymnasium. Jacksonville could never quite get into it there in the second half. Up at the half, 21-19, then outscored 18-7 in the third and 14-13 in the fourth. Many of those points coming from Grayson Maestro and Kyson Lewis, but just not quite enough for Jacksonville. The fouls were kind of hurting there at the end. Multiple guys in foul trouble. Had a couple guys foul out. Just not the night that you wanted if you were the Indians.
Yeah, it just nothing was easy. You know,
nothing was easy. They played a full court press the whole game.
Yeah, it just you know, it was just a grind all night long, and you kind of kept waiting for Jacksonville to find a rhythm offensively, get out in transition, get some easy buckets, and those were just few and far between tonight. They couldn't really kind of hit a rhythm at any point tonight. You know, credit Hallsville. They were good defensively. It's an athletic team. They flew around the court.
And they had a lot of size, too.
They did, for sure. It's a good team. They came in with a good record and showed why tonight. And Jacksonville fought hard and you know, played well in spurts, but just not enough to come away with the win.
And they played pretty well there in the fourth quarter. I mean, they'd closed it to 6. I mean, it stretched out to, I think, a 17-point game at one point. So to close it back to 6, I thought was pretty big, but then just not quite enough there at the finish to close it any further than that. But
yep.
I mean, still a pretty good game. Hallsville's got a good team. We knew this district was going to be tough. Like every district game is going to be a shootout, and that was what we had tonight.
It was. So if you joined us earlier for the Maidens victory, or just for tonight for your Fightin Indians basketball, either way, thank you for joining us on JISD Live. Hope you have a great weekend. And we will see you next Friday as both your boys and girls basketball teams take on Mount Pleasant here at John Alexander Gymnasium. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great evening.